think he's shown everyone that he still has a lot in the tank.
And Lonzo
so
falls on fire.
Give me the hot sauce. Oh, my goodness.
This is your friend. I was born in the pink. Here's Ball. Oh, nice maneuvering by Lonzo Ball. Running with Ball.
In the 2017 NBA Draft, all eyes were on Lonzo Ball as his career unfolded. It took an unexpected turn. In today's video, we're diving deep into the captivating story of Lonzo Ball's basketball career and how it ended dramatically, and the reasons behind it. From the high expectations to the controversial shoe release, it's time to uncover the untold story of this once promising player. Remember the buzz surrounding his selection by the Los Angeles Lakers? Well, things went differently than planned. Lonzo's journey has been filled with ups and downs, from disappointing performances to controversial shoe releases. So let's get started and find out what happened. Lonzo Ball, a talented basketball player, has been praised for his skills on the court. He's known for his incredible range in shooting and is often compared to the greats like Michael Jordan. Lonzo's journey in basketball started at a young age, when he picked up a basketball for the first time at just 2 years old. Since then, his goal and his family's goal has been to make it to the NBA. In high school, Lonzo quickly gained attention as an exceptional point guard at Chino Hills High School. His passing ability, long-range shooting, and confident demeanor impressed everyone. His senior year team achieved a perfect 35-0 record and won the state title, making Lonzo even more well-known. What made his story even more captivating was that he played alongside his two brothers, each with unique skills. Lonzo was the passer, his brother Jello was the shooter, and Melo was the scorer. With his talent and growing reputation, Lonzo's future looked bright. He committed to playing college basketball at UCLA when he was just 16 years old. Many believed he would become one of the top prospects in the country. However, one concern could affect his career: the amount of playing time and the strain on his legs. When we look at Lonzo Ball's present-day situation, it's quite depressing. He's a talented point guard who brings great playmaking and shooting skills to any team. However, a major problem has been affecting his performance, and that's his health. Throughout his 5-year NBA career, Lonzo has missed 37% of the games he could have played. He's had various lower body injuries, like knee and ankle issues, and most recently, a serious bone bruise and meniscus injury. Unfortunately, poor health has prevented Lonzo from showcasing his abilities on the court. Now, it's unfair to attribute his health issues to bad luck. There are some reasons behind his injury-prone nature. Lonzo has been deeply involved in basketball since he was very young. His father, LeVar Ball, groomed him to become an NBA player from an early age. Lonzo started playing basketball at the age of 2 and began training rigorously at 4 or 5. He has followed a strict workout routine, training 5 days a week since he was 12. While his dedication and training helped him become a young star, it's worth considering whether these intense workouts has affected his long-term health. Lonzo played basketball extensively throughout his childhood, which put a lot of stress on his legs. This pattern is observed in many NBA players who played excessive youth basketball. The wear and tear from their early years is catching up with them. There's no evidence to support this concern. One study conducted among Chicago youth athletes found that teenagers who specialized in one sport and trained year-round had a 125% higher risk of injuries compared to those who didn't specialize. Lonzo's early specialization and continuous basketball training put him at a high risk. Lonzo has faced various injuries, and his most recent surgery involved removing broken cartilage and tissues. Additionally, he has received criticism for his questionable workout routines, with online videos showing concerns about his form while lifting weights. In the spring of 2017, everyone was talking about Lonzo Ball. He was the star of college basketball and got a ton of attention. People were even comparing him to the legendary point guard Jason Kidd. One of the reasons for all the buzz was Lonzo's dad, LeVar Ball, who would always say outrageous things like how Lonzo was better than Steph Curry, or that he could beat Michael Jordan in a one-on-one game. But what got people talking was their clothing company, Big Baller Brand, BBB for short. LeVar and his team did a great job of promoting BBB. Every week, a new quote or statement from LeVar got people talking. They made it seem like if you weren't wearing BBB, you weren't a real basketball player. Lonzo and his brothers, LaMelo and LiAngelo, regularly wore BBB merchandise. But the most famous or infamous product from BBB was Lonzo's signature shoe, the G.O.A.T Prime sneakers. These shoes were priced at a whopping $495. People in the sports world couldn't believe that a college kid who hadn't even proven himself in the NBA yet would have such expensive shoes. They made jokes about it, but they didn't consider the impact these shoes had on Lonzo's health. The BBB sneakers were a big reason why Lonzo had been plagued with injuries. Lonzo admitted that he had to change his $495 shoes every quarter because they kept ripping. In a podcast interview, Lonzo revealed that the shoes were not ready for the demands of playing basketball. They were practically unwearable after just one quarter of play. What's even more surprising is that the original design of the G.O.A.T Prime shoes had to be changed before they were released. This was because Lonzo's performance in the Summer League games was much better when he wore other brands like Nike. But when he wore his own BBB shoes, his play suffered. The redesigned G.O.A.T Prime shoes were supposed to be more wearable, but they still didn't work well for Lonzo. It got so bad that the Lakers organization, the team Lonzo played for, even questioned whether the BBB sneakers contributed to his ankle injuries. When confronted, Lonzo said he was comfortable in the shoes and would play in Kobe Bryant's shoes if he wasn't. But that wasn't entirely true. Lonzo later admitted that he had to switch out the BBB shoes every quarter because they weren't comfortable. Despite the concerns and issues with the BBB sneakers, Lonzo continued to wear them for the first 2 seasons of his NBA career. It wasn't until 2019 that he publicly cut ties with Big Baller Brand. It was revealed that BBB's co-founder, Alan Foster, had allegedly used $1.5 million of Lonzo's money for himself. Foster was the one who convinced Lonzo to sign with BBB instead of established brands like Nike and Adidas during the 2017 draft. Looking back, it's clear that Lonzo's decision to wear BBB shoes ended up being a terrible choice for his performance on the court and his financial well-being. Lonzo Ball's second year with the Los Angeles Lakers in the 2018-2019 season was a wild ride. He had a lot of hype surrounding him after being drafted by the team and winning the Summer League championship. However, things could have gone better than everyone had hoped. Lonzo had some injury troubles, missing many games due to knee and ankle issues. It was later revealed that his injuries weren't caused by his signature BBB shoes, but by some regular Nikes he wore. Lonzo's father, LeVar Ball, criticized the Lakers trainers and their workout methods for complicating matters. He claimed that the rubber band workouts they had Lonzo doing were ineffective and blamed them for his son's injuries. With the addition of LeBron James to the team, expectations were high for the Lakers to make a championship run. Unfortunately, Lonzo's inconsistent performance and injury concerns raised more questions than answers about his future with the team. It was a challenging season for him. The Chicago Bulls are concerned about Lonzo Ball's future with the team. Since joining the Bulls in the 2021-22 season, Ball has only played in 35 games. Unfortunately, he missed the entire 2022-23 season due to a knee injury. This has raised a lot of questions about whether Ball will be able to continue his basketball career in Chicago. Recently, a podcast host named Dan Bernstein added fuel to the fire. On the organization's Win Championships podcast, he mentioned that the Bulls privately believe that Ball may never play basketball again. This is concerning because Ball, the second overall pick in the 2017 NBA draft, has struggled with injuries throughout his career. He has only played in over 55 games in one of his 5 seasons in the league. It's important to note that this is just a private belief within the Bulls organization, and we can only hope that Ball will recover fully and make a comeback to the NBA next season. Thanks for tuning into today's video on Lonzo Ball's career ends dramatically. We explored the ups and downs of Lonzo Ball's basketball journey and delved into the factors that led to his career taking an unexpected turn. We uncovered his challenges from his impressive rookie season to the injuries that hindered his progress. If you enjoyed this video, remember to join our channel for more basketball updates and discussions. Until next time, take care and keep the love of the game alive.